Today I'm reviewing the Panorama XL desktop PC with an Intel Core i9-14900KF, RTX 5070 GPU, 32GB DDR5 RAM, 1TB Gen4 SSD, and a 360mm liquid cooling system. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this system on my desk as my daily driver for gaming, creative work, productivity tasks and multitasking. This review is based on how it actually performs in real-world use, not just on paper. Let's set expectations clearly. This isn't a compact office PC or an entry-level machine. It's built around a high-end CPU and a mid to upper-mid-tier GPU, so it's designed to handle demanding tasks and modern games with confidence. It's not a top-end 4K powerhouse in the way systems with RTX 4080 4090 class GPUs are. But within its hardware class it offers capable performance where it matters. In practice, the Intel Core i9-14900KF delivers very strong multi-core performance. Everyday productivity workflows, tabs, documents, spreadsheets, code editors, creative apps, feel instant and responsive. Rendering, compiling, and heavy multitasking don't bog the system down like they do on less capable machines. That's a direct result of having both high single-thread and robust multi-thread performance in real use. For gaming, the RTX 5070 sits in a sweet spot for high refresh 1440p play and sensible 4K performance with settings tuned. In competitive titles like Valorant, Fortnite, and Apex Legends, the system holds high frame rates with smooth responsiveness in actual play. In modern AAA releases, high to very high settings at 1440p generally feel solid. You won't see wild stutters or unpredictable dips, and that consistency matters more than peak frames. At native 4K, you'll sometimes dial presets back for smoother play, which is typical for this GPU class. The 360mm liquid cooler here does a good job keeping temperatures predictable even under stress. During extended gaming or creative workloads, the CPU stays within reasonable thermal ranges, and I didn't notice performance throttling. Fan noise under load is there, as expected, but it stays controlled rather than spiking unexpectedly. It's audible, yes, but it doesn't dominate a typical room environment. With 32GB of DDR5 RAM, I've never felt nervous about memory pressure when juggling browsers, creative tools, rendering, and background apps. The 1TB Gen4 SSD boots Windows quickly, loads apps fast, and gives snappy response times throughout daily use. It's practical for today's game library sizes and applications. Larger media or project catalogs might someday benefit from additional storage, but the included SSD generally keeps pace. RGB lighting and the case design don't affect performance, but in real use they give the system a modern, purposeful feel without being overbearing. Physical build quality feels solid and well assembled, and setup was straightforward. One subjective point is that desktop PCs like this, while strong, still rely on the GPU tier to define gaming ceilings. If your priority is ultra-high FPS 4K gaming or ray tracing at the most demanding settings, higher-tier GPUs deliver more headroom. In this configuration, performance at 1440p is where the hardware feels most at ease. Compared to entry-level gaming PCs, this feels like a meaningful step up in both raw performance and everyday smoothness. Compared to custom enthusiast builds with discrete components of higher tiers, you give up some top-end headroom, but you gain out-of-the-box readiness and integrated support. This system makes the most sense for users who want high-performance gaming at 1440p, run creative or productivity workflows in parallel, want strong multi-core CPU performance with sustained responsiveness, prefer a turnkey desktop that just works. It's less ideal for dedicated 4K ultra gaming without tuning, GPU-heavy ray-traced workloads beyond this class, users who want extreme upgrade flexibility. So here's a rational evaluation. The Panorama XL delivers solid performance in gaming and content creation without exaggeration. Its strengths show in fluid multitasking, predictable thermals, and consistent responsiveness across tasks. It isn't chasing fringe benchmarks, and it doesn't need to. It's focused on delivering usable performance where most users will notice and feel it. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.